Hey guys, Greg here from the Sports Stance with your NFL showdown play for Thursday Night Football. We got the Eagles, we got the Commanders, and what should be a very good game. Top of the NFC East is on the line, so expect the best from both of these teams. I'm going to give you three picks. I'm not going to give you a captain pick because I don't really know who I'm going to go with captain this week. You have choices. My top two that I'm looking at are Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. It just really kind of depends on who else you're thinking of adding in to work in. Devontae Smith will give you definitely a little more flexibility with the rest of that roster, especially if you go super low value on at least one or two guys. You might be able to get the next three top stars. But A.J. Brown is more reliable. We've seen Jalen Hurts trust him a lot more in this offense. So it really just kind of depends. Or you throw both out the window, go with one of the quarterbacks, and just hope one of them goes off rushing, scoring touchdowns, and go from there. But if I'm going between Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. My other plays, though, outside of those two, my mid-round guy is Zach Ertz, returned to Philadelphia. Jaden Daniels has kind of been using him as a safety blanket. He's not putting up crazy numbers, but he's putting up decent numbers, enough that the 5,600 value that he's coming in at DraftKings is worth it. And again, you're going to need some guys that are a little lower, a little more friendly cost for you, so you can spend up on two or three guys, because if you hit the two or three big hitters, you're going to have a good night. But Zach Ertz definitely comes in. I expect him to have a pretty good game. I think Jaden Daniels is definitely going to use him as a safety blanket tonight. The Eagles' defense is tough. I'm not 100% sure about even playing Jaden Daniels in this lineup. Eagles have been very stout the past few weeks. We saw what they did to Dallas this last week. I know it was Cooper Rush, but still. The defense is clicking, and rookie quarterback, you just never know. High pressure game. And then last, my really cheap value play is Dyami Brown. He's 1,600 for the Commanders. He's gotten like one or two catches only throughout the weeks. He has 13 catches all season. So it just kind of shows you he's not really involved, but if he can get one catch at 1,600, maybe it's a touchdown. Johnny Wilson last week for the Eagles was like 1,000. He got one catch. It was 7 points. Like, you just never know. That's why we play the games. But so, my captain picks are between Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown. I got Zach Ertz as my mid-round guy and Dyami Brown as my super cheap value guy. You can also go with basically anybody else if you just don't care if they score points. You could throw in a $200 guy. That's really it. Best of luck, though. We'll be back for the Sunday slate with a little more precision and preciseness of exactly where we're going to go. This is one of those games that literally anybody could pop off, anybody could fade away. There's no clear cut, especially with the salaries involved, that you can point to and say, this is what we're doing. That's why Devontae Smith gives you more flexibility as a captain. A.J. Brown's the more reassured captain with some flexibility, and we go from there. Like I said, those two, Zach Ertz and Dyami Brown, those are the plays. Good luck.